Her gaze fell upon the silhouette of a hunched old man leaning on a fragile, twisted cane, barely visible by the dim glow of the rose. "Why reveal yourself?" she asked again.
"I find myself weary of hell's solitude," the old man replied, his voice cracking, showing vulnerability. A breath of fresh air and a bit of conversation seemed relieving.
"Why me?" Sister Josephine inquired, her voice steady with faith.
"In all your prayers, your unyielding devotion, has your God ever truly made himself known to you?" The silhouette challenged, growing in stature before her eyes.
"I, however, fear not to reveal my true self." As he spoke, the figure transformed, standing tall with newly sprouted wings and horns, gliding ominously across the room, his voice sending shivers down Sister Josephine's spine, who, despite that, remained unmoved. "At last you've shown your true monstrous nature, demon," she murmured. A thought emerged within her. Perhaps this is my trial, to show the light to this creature of darkness. This newly formed thought gave her courage to go on. "You expose yourself because you have nothing to hide. Your heinous nature is a secret to none," she declared. The being before her, once cloaked in shadows, began to vanish as a sudden, blinding light swallowed the room. She spun around, seeking the source of the light. It was only then she saw him. Not as a devil she knew moments before, but a holy figure in white robe. His face surrounded by a golden aura that hinted of divinity rather than a demon. A comforting warmth, like no earthly fire, embraced her body. "With free will, sister, comes responsibility," the figure spoke, his voice resonating not just in the room, but across an expanse far greater. As he spoke, the walls of the church seemed to dissolve, or perhaps infinitely expand. Sister Josephine found herself standing within the boundaries of the room, yet simultaneously on the outskirts of the church, as if the very fabric of space was disintegrating before her, the ground beneath and the sky above stretching, leaving her ignorant of her whereabouts. "Your kind makes a choice to sin and blames it on me," the figure continued as his stature grew, wings unfurled behind him majestically, his robe and skin rigid, turning into a grand statue of marble and gold. Yet, as he transformed, so did the world around them. The church walls and Sister Josephine's office gave way to a wide, lush green valley. "I made my choice from the beginning of times," he proclaimed, his voice not riding from himself, but now part of the wind, the earth, and the air itself. "I found the notion of creation a self-centered one." For a moment, Sister Josephine sensed his profound solitude, a cosmic isolation that mirrored the vastness of their surroundings. Despite the celestial transformation and the dissolution of physical boundaries, Sister Josephine marshaled her voice. "How dare you accuse creation of selfishness when you yourself are the source of all selfishness?" Her voice, filled with defiance and faith, cut through the silence of the valley, parting the tall grass and ripping the fields into shimmering dust. "I am the source of nothing and God is the source of everything. You should know that better, sister," echoed a chorus of voices resonating from everywhere and nowhere. As the dust settled and the light became bearable to Sister Josephine's mortal eyes, the majestic interior of the Sistine Chapel was revealed, surrounded by 1,000 statues, each bearing a witness to her solitude at the center. Their collective gaze locked upon her. All vastness of creation, a theater for human struggle and suffering, and the pursuit of redemption, and only one God to be praised. The voices recited with such resonance that vibrated the hollow chambers, igniting the statues into radiating flames. Sister Josephine, blinded by the celestial light once again, felt only the crushing weight of the space, plunging her into the verge of nothingness. Until, as suddenly as it had expanded, her reality snapped into the confines of her modest office. She looked pale, sitting behind her desk in her usual attire, fixated on a mere red rose resting within a glass jar in front of her.